into a thriving hair care products company in just 7 years. In 1910, Madam Walker established a company headquarters in Indianapolis, a city that was at the heart of America's transportation network. By 1912, Madam Walker had trained a force of African-American women as sales agents that numbered 2,000. 5 years later, she had organized her sales force into a union and held what may have been the first annual convention for American businesswomen. She adopted the title Madam, in keeping with the fashion of many women proprietors of her era, and attached it to her second husband's last name, Walker. However, her second marriage ended in divorce in 1912. And 4 years later, Madam Walker purchased this property in the exclusive Irvington-on-the-Hudson neighborhood. She hired Vertner Tandy, the first black architect licensed in New York, to create what she said was a dream of dreams.
I would describe this house as being an American eclectic design, American in the sense of its originality, eclectic in terms of the architectural styles from which it was copied. Clearly there are some Mediterranean influences here, Spanish, Italian, with influences of Moorish architecture as well. The front of the house reflects the fact that it was built in the second decade of the 20th century, and that is to say, it would have been a perfectly symmetrical facade except for the fact that Tandy chose to add a significant porte cochere at the side of the house to accommodate her automobile. Madam Walker was one of the first to have a big, fancy automobile. The backside is really much more elegant than the front is. There's an enormous staircase that leads down from the rear rooms here on the first floor to a pool about a level and a half down. This is a wonderful gesture towards the river.
When it was completed, the cost of Madam Walker's mansion on the Hudson was $350,000. During a visit to the home, world-famous tenor Enrico Caruso said the finished result was so similar to estates in his native Italy, he gave the mansion an Italian-sounding name, Villa Lewaro. And unlike her neighbors, the Rockefellers, the Goulds, and the Vanderbilts, Madam Walker built her castle in full view.
Madam Walker built her house close to the street. It's a statement, I think, on Broadway, a very bold statement, that everyone who drove through this very wealthy village see the home of Madam C.J. Walker, the wealthiest African-American woman in the country.